Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Danielle.
And we are Our Time of the Month. And we are doing one of your favorite types of videos, which is our Amazon favorites.
Yes.
We haven't done one for a while, partly because we weren't shopping. But
we're always shopping on Amazon.
That's true.
Because there are necessities on there.
Like, shopping on Amazon is not even shopping. Like, it's just, I mean, it's like going to the grocery store.
Well, it's Prime wardrobe.
They're required. They're items you have to have.
So we each have 5 favorites that we're going to share with you, and I see things on Caitlin's side that I'm like, yep, have, and that's mine. So yeah.
And there are some things that I have touched and I want to order, but I'm going to restrain myself because it is a low spend 2019. First things.
Yeah.
First things that I have are 2 wet brushes. Literally, the brand is Wet. You've probably all heard about this brush. I mean, I don't really need to give a full review.
No.
You love it. They have them. What's funny is that all the different colors are different prices. This is the cheapest one. It's a great brush. The other one, which I'd never seen before, is the Wet Epic Professional Teasing Comb. So I do like to do a little extra volume up here at the root. And this one has this handy little like pinchy bit, which is nice. And then it had, it's got the tapered end so you can section.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really like it. I think it's really well made. I think I'll have it forever.
Actually, when I picked it up, I thought, this actually feels really amazing.
Yeah, I think it's a goodie.
Well, all the teasing brushes that I've ever used don't have plastic bristles. They have like boar bristles. So I like that a lot.
Yeah. And as always, we will link everything below.
Yes, we will.
What you got?
I care about sea turtles just as much as the next person.
Same.
Oh, I even got like the good lid at Starbucks today.
Well, weirdly, they gave me the one with the straw for the water, but then the one without the straw for the beer.
Weird. So I know everyone is on a really big metal straw kick. I really appreciate it. I think it's great. However, the feeling of an aluminum straw on my teeth and the sound of it on my teeth is unpleasant. So I found these from Clean Canteen, and they are aluminum straws that have a silicone tip.
Oh.
It's actually genius. It's bent just like I like on one of those stretchy straws. And I don't have to deal with the noise or the feeling of it touching my teeth. Plus, it also came with this cleanser brush, which I haven't found myself having to use because they clean really well. I just throw them in the dishwasher. So I got a whole pack of 4 plus the brush, and I think it was about $9. Well worth the money. I'm going to keep one in my bag because even before this video, I went to lunch somewhere that on the wall, it said, we care about Mother Earth. If you don't need a straw, please don't ask for one. So I just think, this is a really good alternative to like a glass straw.
Yeah.
That terrifies me.
The next thing I have is something that both Danielle and I are obsessed with, and we both got around Christmas time. Did you get yours a little earlier?
I got mine in October.
But it is the Bedhead 1/2-inch curling wand. It's got a handy dandy little, what do they call it?
A foot.
I know, a footrest.
Yeah.
A foot.
A kickstand. Kickstand.
So that you don't scald your sink or your floor or anything. I will say that my only complaint about it is that it only has one temperature.
Which is like 400 degrees.
Which is crazy hot. And so this 1/2-inch wand gives you the tightest, spiraliest, like Shirley Temple curl. If you have the time and effort to do it. I will say, if you don't...
It's like an hour for me.
Yeah, if you don't like sit down and actually take the time, then your hair doesn't end up looking right. But also, I did my hair with it today, and what I did is I actually just, I would take a piece, like wrap it maybe 3 times, and then pull it through to the end, and it creates like a beachier, less intense spiral. But if you truly take tiny sections and spiral it, you get the best poofy, kind of crazy, fuzzy in a good way curl. It's like having a whole new head.
We will try, editing Daniel, put pictures of what we look like with it.
I think we should both do our hair with it one day.
Yeah. I will say, I do feel like it caused a lot of breakage in the front of my hair because it's so fucking hot.
I tried to try in the front. I don't hold it on as long.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
It's very affordable. $30? Yeah, it's affordable.
It's about $30. Again, it'll be linked below. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, I don't necessarily think it's like the best wand ever, but I'm not using it that often.
No, it's for a fun hairstyle.
But I will say also, because of my natural curl pattern, This is the best size wand to touch up when I have my natural curl going, because it creates sort of a kinkier curl.
Right.
And I find that I reach for this more often than I thought I would when I bought it. I was worried that when I bought it, I would only be using it like once a month when I did that really tight Shirley Temple curl. But I find it plugged in my bathroom frequently.
The next item I want to share, I actually cannot physically show you because it's hanging on my wall. So I will try to take some footage and insert that in, but it's a mug rack. I am a coffee mug collector. I can never say no to a perfect coffee mug. I have quite a collection, and my husband has been like, girl, I know you love your mugs, but we're gonna have to find like a mug tree, or you're gonna have to pack some away for seasons. And I was like,
you have a giant cabinet.
I have like 2 cabinets filled, and then I have this mug rack on my wall, which I love because it not only displays my mugs and allows people to see the really funny ones. Like I'm looking at one right now that says "Home is where them fuckers ain't." So good.
Was that a hitch or?
No, that was Brightside. But it frees up space so that I'm not stacking my mugs 3 tall and having a casualty, because that would be very sad.
Right. There are certain mugs that if they broke, I
would cry probably. And it actually is very well made. It's very basic, but it looks kind of fun, and it fills up a really strange spot in my dining room where I don't really know what I would have hung there otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's very affordable. It was, I think, around $20 or $30. I will insert a picture, but also try to get some footage for you to see it. But it's been one of my favorite purchases in the last 6 months. Something I've wanted forever, and I just was like, why didn't I buy this sooner?
Right, you know? This next item was something that I actually had in my Amazon saved for later for a really long time. It was back ordered for a really long time, like a really long time. And I waited for it because I thought it was worth it. And that is this like rose gold metallic acrylic mail sorter is what it's called. But what I use it for is I have it on my beauty counter, and I store palettes in it because I had all these palettes. They were clogging up a drawer. They were making it, they were constantly making it so I couldn't close the drawer because there was too many and all this stuff. And so finally, I just thought, I saw someone else using a letter sorter for palette storage, and I thought it was great. But I didn't want something like overly decorative. Yeah. I wanted it to be simple. And so that is why I love this clear one. And I will say, I could have just bought a completely regular clear one.
To use.
I waited for this rose gold one because I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, that's so perfect. But really, you never see the rose gold.
Because it's filled with palettes.
Oh, and well. It's tucked sort of to the back of my desk. But anyway, I love it. It was reasonably priced. If I had gotten a plain acrylic one, it probably would have been even cheaper. So I'll link this one, but I'll also link a plain acrylic one because I think there's no point.
It does the same purpose.
Yeah,
serves the same purpose.
But I love it. It makes it so much easier for me to use my palettes every single day, and then it also encourages me to use different palettes because I can see them all.
Right.
It sits right on my desk, and I can just pull it out, use it, and then put it back. And they're never lying around. They're never jamming up my drawers. It was a great purchase.
I agree. This is my next Amazon favorite, and
I don't think you can really see it though.
This is a Selfie Light.
And AKA,
it's our Instagram live light.
Yeah, this is what we use when we are filming together.
Yes.
When we're filming lives.
And even when I'm filming one by myself, I still tend to use it. It's so easy. But it has this really great clasp here that's like industrial.
Yeah.
It's an industrial clamp. And it has a remote, so you can turn, I don't have it plugged in right now, but you can turn it on and off. But the best part is it has features for dimming and brightening this light. This is a mini ring light.
Do you want to plug it in?
Oh, here's the thing. This is a mini ring light. All the arms are extremely bendable. So your phone goes into this little compartment here. It slides open to, adjust to the size of your phone.
iPhone, Samsung, like whatever your phone is.
Galaxy. But the ring light, are we plugged in? Yeah. And then you can go dim or bright. I don't know if you're really, it's doing something. That's brighter.
And then,
but it's a really perfect cool toned light that really brightens up your face, especially if you're wanting to show someone how you're applying makeup, or you're showing something really close up that you really need to see the detail. It was under $20. I know it was kind of silly when I purchased it. I was kind of embarrassed to show Caitlin that I bought it, but I use it all the time. I use it probably once a week, and I just love it. It's something that makes me happy. It's very easy to use. It does look very bulky, but as I said, the arms are very bendable, so I can kind of condense it if I'm traveling, if we're taking it with us on the go.
Oh my God.
We look ridiculous, but our lighting is great.
Let's start plugging it in at restaurants.
Sure.
And just...
We need to be sat by an outlet.
We have to do it at least once.
I don't know. It's just like, it's genius, actually. It's a fucking portable ring light.
No, it is great.
It's a little bit over the top. If you are an Instagrammer, or even if you're not and you just want better lighting, even if you're doing your makeup or something, I don't know, that was a really affordable option because you're only one person, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been fun for me. I like it. I do too. It's in a favorite.
The next thing is kind of a cheater twofer, and that is every Christmas I end up on Amazon specifically looking for gifts and I don't want to say toys, but games for my niece and nephew who are 2 and 3. But for some reason in my internet browsing, I ended up finding toys and games for us, for adults. And one, actually, I didn't find this one brown. One is this game called Happy Salmon, which I forgot. I did not find this randomly.
I remember.
I watched, there was a GIF on a man's online dating profile, and he wrote playing Happy Salmon, and it looked so fun.
Yeah.
And I literally went online and I bought it. And it is the simplest game of all time, but I think it's a really good game to play when you're drinking.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
with adults, because it gets very rowdy.
It's very loud.
It's very shouty.
Yes.
But that's the thing, and like you get to do, I don't know, you just get to be stupid, and so as long as you're with
fun.
people that are willing to be dumb, and it's like, and it takes 2 seconds to explain, and it comes in this cute little like neoprene salmon, and it's 4 players, so it's like the perfect size game. But yeah, so this was inexpensive. It's linked down below, and then the other one, technically, it's in mine. I'm putting it as mine, but really,
Have you built it yet?
no, it's. But you have.
I haven't. It was my favorite puzzle I've done in years.
Really?
Yeah.
But I got this for Danielle, and now it's at my house because we puzzle swap.
Yeah.
And it is this puppy puzzle.
It is the cutest and most fun puzzle. I had a great time.
I know, actually.
The pieces are very well made.
Oh, you were right.
Yeah.
It was funny because
They really stick together.
I think Katie started to try to do it the other day, and she's like, it's like mostly assembled, so I didn't.
The dogs are just like, are almost like caricatures.
Yeah, for me, it was the graphics.
Yeah.
It's from a company called I know this company, Mud Puppy.
Yeah, Mud Puppy.
It's from Mud Puppy, and it is, I've seen their stuff before, and usually it's way more expensive because they sell them at like cutesy kid stores,
Yeah,
or
boutiques.
when I saw it, I immediately had to get it because we love puzzles, we love puppies, and it's both.
It's so much fun. And the accessories that they show, and
I know, there's sweaters. This one's wearing a handkerchief.
I know.
There's a bear around. I would always, I always price compare anything I'm buying online with the Amazon version.
I agree.
Because there are times where even if I go to a brand's website and go to purchase something, I go on Amazon really quick, check it, and sometimes on Amazon it will be cheaper than on the brand's own website.
Yeah.
So always check. Toys and games, I think it's a great, Christmas shopping.
I have a lot of puzzles from Amazon, and they've all been great. I actually have a Harry Potter one that we haven't built yet. Yeah.
Man, I'm bummed we have plans tonight. I'm trying to puzzle.
Yeah, you want to play puzzle?
I would love to play puzzle.
A little bit of a wardrobe change for the next one, and it's because it's a nightshirt. I forever am on the quest for the perfect pajamas, but I don't wear them to sleep in, I just wear them to lounge in.
Yeah.
Because I want to sleep naked. But
Ditto.
I've been really buying a lot of pajamas, Caitlin knows this, and robes, and I bought a sleep shirt at Target last week when we went, but it was not stretchy, and I need the stretch.
Well, yeah, when you're shaped like that, nightshirts are cut straight up and down.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't have
It
a little
was
bit of stretch,
tight on
it's
the
not
hips.
going to fit over this, which is what we are.
So I purchased this nightshirt. It is quite large, but I ordered it a size up so that I could like you know, tuck my legs up and be comfortable, but
Room for activities.
Room for activities, and it might shrink a little bit. I haven't washed it yet, but it's a 3/4 length sleeve, which was another huge selling point for me because when I'm washing my face, I don't want my sleeves to get wet, and they're like out of the way. It's great. I can like do things. It doesn't button all the way up. I loved that as well. It's this beautiful heather gray color. It is large.
Oh, but it's longer. Oh, is it longer in the back? Oh, a little bit maybe.
It's not like a sexy piece of lingerie, but I feel so comfortable in it and like also cute. I want to have a slumber party.
But I will say, I don't think it's frumpy.
No.
But it's got the contrast piping.
Yeah,
along
love
with
that.
the lapel.
Cute little pocket here. It's actually functional.
For all your, pajama keeping needs.
The best part is it comes in loads of colors. I think 20 colors. This is heather gray. I got it in a large. I recommend sizing up just because it's loungewear. You want to be comfortable.
Right.
I don't want it like
Snug
on my stomach where I'm like self-conscious of the pooch.
Good Lord, could you imagine?
Right, like I'm curled up on the couch reading a book in this.
Right.
So I really love it. It was $24.99. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. It's bamboo.
Yeah.
So it's super cozy and soft.
Yes,
She's already buying it.
I'm not gonna buy it because I'm not buying things, but I'm going to get it. The last thing I have was a pre-Christmas purchase, and it was purchased explicitly for Christmas. Although I love them so much, I wish I could incorporate them into my life.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they did that.
Well, they have 7
You can incorporate them in your life. They're neutral.
I know, but they're still having lights in your house is still kind of tacky.
I don't have any, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
So these are fairy lights.
Fairy lights.
They're massive. I would like untangle them and everything for you, but you wouldn't be able to see them anyway.
How many feet?
They're about 7 feet wide,
Okay.
and they're about 10 feet long.
So it's a curtain.
It's a curtain. It is like a light curtain. There's, how many strands is it? It's at least 10. And so what I did is I have double windows right in the front of my house, and I hung these on the inside of the house. They're the perfect length for the windows, and then because they're so long, I actually looped them up. So I got double the amount of lights.
Oh.
And we had them, I don't even like blinky lights, but for some reason I liked these when they were, which setting did I have them on?
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I think it's very Christmassy.
And also this, and I'm not even kidding, we just took them down this week.
Well, I do think that, I love that one. Oh.
It doesn't look as, oh yeah, this is the one that cycles through all of them.
Oh, I like that too.
Where it like gets... This was such an amazing purchase for me. I've always used just like regular old Christmas lights, but these were so much easier to put up because you just have to hang them one end to one end. And then it filled the entire window with light, which I just thought was great.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna get up in my townhouse and string lights on the outside. I don't even understand how I would have fixed them to my brick facade. It's a whole hot mess. Yeah. This took, once you actually like got them out of the package and untied each strand, it was a 5-minute install.
That's amazing.
Or less. I don't even know. But yeah, so they have the 7 different cycles. I plugged mine. It looks like you could actually connect them.
I think you can.
Wow, could you imagine? So, wow. I almost went out and bought another set. I've tried to incorporate them into other places in my house. I just freaking love them.
They are cute.
And they just give off the perfect amount of light. They are like a warm yellow. They're not that bright white.
Yeah.
And I think when I bought them, the pictures that they show on the listing, people have like layered them under sheer curtains, and I think they use them a lot for backdrops for like weddings and parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would absolutely do this. I'm not going to keep them in my Christmas bin. I'm going to keep them so that I can somehow just like throw them up whenever I want.
It's the perfect warm light because it's not orange, it's that gold color.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah, and they just add the perfect amount of
ambiance.
Why did I just say it like that?
The perfect amount of ambiance.
They add the perfect amount of light. They just made my living room so bright and cheerful and cozy. And my roommates asked me specifically, they wanted me to keep them up all year round.
Yeah, I don't see why not. You know?
The only reason we took them down is because our electric bill has been so damn high.
That's right, you did say
But that's also because I had 18,000 strands of lights. I mean, look at...
Wow, you just look like you're glowing from within. You're lit from within.
Totally. All my joy and positivity. That's what it is.
Right. Okay. This arguably, well, I don't know. I really love these pajamas. Could be the best discovery I've made in quite a while. Caitlin and I really love the Lululemon Align pants.
Yes, we do.
They are ridiculously expensive. I do not support the price tag.
Are they $99?
They're $98. $98 for a fucking pair of pants.
For lounge pants.
But guess what I call them? Magic pants.
They are. They're like butter.
They, cellulite, who, not me.
I don't have that. I'm smooth and tight and compact.
Just, like, touch me, watch me bend over in yoga.
I'm like
I
athletic
look
as
great.
fuck.
Right. But the price tag is a very big deterrent.
Correct.
I have two pairs, but I recently saw Kate Small Things from the Small Things blog talk about these pants. And she talked about them a while ago and then just bought a second pair because she loves them so much. And they are colorful koala, full length, but they're called buttery soft leggings. And they look identical to Lululemon's. You're probably looking at this like, girl, how you fit in your big old ass and hips in this tiny little pant. These are a size medium and they are covered in dog hair, and I'm very sorry about that, but they have a very high waistband that, in my opinion, sucks me in tighter than the Lululemon Align. I haven't like actually worked out in these yet, but you know, I'm a lounger, as we can see from what I'm wearing. Slug life. They're not see-through. I've bent over in them. I can't see cellulite when I look in the mirror. I asked Mike if he could see my cellulite. He says no to everything anyways, but I believed him.
He's a liar.
But they're just like, they're perfect. They're a perfect black. Even if they pill between my thighs, because my thighs rub together, even if they pill between the legs, I'm gonna accept it because they were $28.
Right.
$28, you guys. $28. And let me tell you, it really did smooth and flatten my stomach.
Which I like.
I should put them on. But.
Which is so funny because when I wear leggings, I wear like oversized like top. It's not even like I'm wearing tight or anything cropped, but I still want to be like in my leggings.
Locked and loaded.
I don't want tight over like Jello.
Right.
I want to feel like supported. I want it to be a hug.
Right. So these are them. But like, this is a problem area for me, as it is for most people. And while I still am not like completely flat, I'm flatter than I normally am.
But it's great because they put the seams on the inside of your legs, not on the outside.
Right.
Oh, I think it's like, you've got like spray tan on it.
Oh, it's probably deodorant, honestly.
I know, because it's like all across the back.
That's fine, it'll come out. But when Mike saw him, he was like, hello, butt.
Right.
Hello, butt.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because look, I will say the seam goes right up your butt crack.
Right.
And it is not flat. It like, I mean, you see cheeks.
I have a bubble butt, you know, so.
You see cheeks, I will say that.
I love them.
They look great.
I highly recommend. And they're nice and high-waisted.
I feel like they're thicker than
they are thicker.
Which I appreciate because I once wore my Lulu Aligns out. It was cold and I walked to yoga class and it was like I was not wearing pants.
Yes. Well, they say that the feel of a Lululemon Align is the naked feel. It's a naked hug is what they call it.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I feel locked and loaded.
So that's the thing. I don't need to feel naked.
Highly recommend. My girlfriend Dora and I have been talking back and forth online a lot about Lululemon dupes. And she's like, you're fucking crazy that you would ever spend $98 on pants.
She's right.
She is right. And I was like, well, I didn't buy either pair. Which is also true.
I bought one pair.
But yeah, for $28, I highly suggest you just try them. Free returns on Amazon, especially if you're a Prime member. It's worth it. Colorful koala.
How many colors do they have?
2 in this one, but I did read that this was like an upgraded model of a previous style that they had.
Got it.
So they have this, and they have like the other really popular Lululemon color, which is that rusty maroon.
Oh.
I'm just a black person, you know, I just like black pants.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are always going to be the most slimming, most flattering.
Right. And I'm trying to look as thin as possible without actually exercising.
Yes. That should be like our tagline.
Yes.
Our
I want
tagline.
to fool you into thinking I'm thinner than I am.
But I'm not willing to do anything to actually look thinner. Yeah, I'm just trying to like
I need magic pants.
hide everything.
Right. So if this was your first time watching one of our videos,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you, welcome. We hope that you stay a while, subscribe, it's free.
It's a free service.
It's a free service. We're here twice a week.
And no matter what, if you're new, if you're new or a previous follower, I'm not gonna say old, if you're a previous follower, give us a thumbs up.
Comment, we love reading the comments. We always reply to every single one.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram at Our Time of the Month. Follow us on Facebook.
Hit that little button that tells you when we post new videos.
Yeah, it's, ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. And sometimes we sing jingles, you know, jingle jangle.
We do almost everything occasionally.
Oh, and you know, if you're an oldie but goldie, you know that we like to tell you what lip color we're wearing. Oh, also nail color. Someone wants us to do nail colors.
Oh, I have it. I also checked with that color,
Okay.
so I have to respond back.
Okay, so I am wearing an old-time favorite. All-time. I'm wearing an all-time favorite, and it's Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in Pillow Talk.
Looks so good.
Thank you. I do have a lip liner underneath, but it's the same color as this, so this is what you're seeing.
So I actually just reapplied the Not Right lipstick. So the color that was on my lips 30 seconds ago is, it's the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in the shade Safe Word.
Oh, I love that.
It's a matte. I really, really like this one. So the one that I actually just reapplied on accident was a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Rose Kiss. So this is definitely a reddier shade than Safe Word, but they're both fantastic.
Yeah, and on my nails is one of my favorite reds of all time. It's Essie Gel Couture. It's a gel, but you don't need a light or anything special to take it off. And the shade, the shade is Rock the Runway, and it's just one of my all-time favorite reds because it's nice and cool toned. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. It's nice and cool toned, bright. Red is my favorite color to wear on any part of my body. It just makes me feel really confident. As always, thank you for watching. We appreciate your support.
I think that's it. I mean, that's all we got. No. Comment down below if you have like an Amazon tried and true.
Yes.
You tell everyone about it because we want to know.
Absolutely. And let us know if you check out any of these products. We're going to link our previous Amazon favorites videos below because there are some real home runs in those as well.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.